Oscar Sierra with Sierra Botanica Collaborative Medicine, and we're going to talk today briefly about tinctures. All right, so what is a tincture? A tincture is one of the many ways that we can get plants to gift us their valuable medicine and all kinds of goodness. So different solvents will pull out different things from different plants. So in this case, when we talk about tinctures, we're mostly talking about alcohol. So we're going to pretend that this is a bunch of vodka or grain alcohol or you name it. Historically they used Everclear or something like that. We don't like to use GMO corn, so often we use better, cleaner stuff. And sometimes it's mixed with a little water, sometimes a little glycerin, but generally mostly alcohol. All right, and then you get your plant material. In this case, we got some hibiscus, or as I like to call it, hibiscus. So you basically take your plant material, you let it go into with alcohol, and then you wait for a couple weeks to a month or two or whatever it is. Maybe you shake it up every once in a while, and eventually you get a tincture. So it's fairly simple concept. Today we are going to show you how to dose. Also, in this case, we have a Vital Adapt, one of my favorite adaptogenic blends. We're going to talk about adaptogens at some other point. We have a glass. Why not use a nice wine glass? And you'll notice that the tincture, let's try it again. About the same. It will never fill up to the top here. So I often dose. It depends on the person, depends on the day, but you will often hear Oscar recommend 2 full droppers a day. So is that a full dropper? No, that is about 1/3 of a dropper. So 1, 2, and 3 of those equals 1 full dropper. Oscar will often recommend 2 full droppers. So maybe you do about this much earlier in the day, and sometimes you do another dropper either midday or later in the day, depending on what you're trying to do. So that is about a full dropper or so, and you could drink this. That would be fine. That wouldn't kill you. This particular one, Vital Adapt, happens to taste, very, very astringent, and it is not particularly good to taste. So what I often recommend is maybe you take your infusion of tea that does taste pretty good, and you just do that. Maybe you go ahead and drink it, and you then chase it with something that tastes pretty good. It could be water, it could be tea, it could be vodka or beer or whatever you like, and chase it down with that. Now, what I often do, and then again, this could be your smoothie also you could do in the morning. What I often do, rather than doing this 1, 2, 3 different times, I sometimes just, I know how much that looks like at the bottom of the glass. I often just pour about that same amount. Now I'm getting my second dropper into, in this case, the wine glass. Makes it nice and easy. This again could be your smoothie. This could be your adult beverage of your choice. I sometimes like to use tonic water. There's a particular one that I like called Q-tonic that doesn't have a bunch of crappy fake sugars and sorbitol and high fructose corn syrup. It actually has cinchona bark, but you can make all kinds of nice cocktails sometimes. Sometimes they taste good, sometimes they don't. That is a tincture, and this goes to your health. Enjoy.